And hello everybody, we're the Spiffy Needle Geeks. I'm Supersonic407 along with Brawlfin1 and RoushutsuRises. Brandon is currently away at the moment, but what did you expect from the guy? And ladies and gentlemen, this is the main menu of the Super Nintendo Classic. That's right folks, the one retro console that practically every gamer and their mother have been trying to get their hands on since the very successful NES Classic last year. So, that being said though, you can expect to see more Super Nintendo games from this collection by me sometime in the far future. Okay, well maybe except for Kirby Superstar since Brandon did that, and Super Mario RPG since of course BJ did that. Also that being said, if you haven't checked those playthroughs out, by all means check those out, they're very well done. But I think for starters in this collection, let's start off on the more familiar territory, well, for myself included. That being said, folks, ladies and gentlemen, I present to you probably one of my personal favorite Super Nintendo games of all time, Donkey Kong Country, one of the many hit classics by Rareware.
I was kind of hoping we were playing Star Fox 2.
No, not yet. I have yet to beat the first level of the original Star Fox, so no, not quite. So it's like, okay, this was actually, it's like, okay, kind of like how it is with like some other games I play for the channel that actually introduced me to various consoles like Sly Cooper and the Thievius Raccoon is introducing me to the PlayStation 2, or Halo introducing me to the Xbox or whatever. This was a game that introduced me into the Super Nintendo, cause it's like I don't, when you guys were younger, like I don't know if you had to go through this or anything, but I remember when I was like 6 or whatever, what was that?
He was sad that his bananas were gone.
Was that sadness? I thought it was like, it sounds like someone who's like trying to sound excited, like on a roller coaster, but he's trying to hide the fact he's scared out of his mind. It's like, ooh. Oh my goodness. Yeah, it was like, yeah, when I was younger, it's like, I remember my dad used to take my sister and I to, like whenever he had to work out, he took us to, like, this gym called a Gold's Gym, and in that gym was, like, apparently, at the time, it was, like, a lot of these gyms, like, they had this little daycare place, where it's like, we watched, there were, like, toys lying around, and, like, they would have, like, the Tom and Jerry movie playing, but, I noticed, like, in this little daycare area, there was, like, there was this very small and very dark room, and the only thing that was in there was just this little desk with a small TV and a Super Nintendo hooked up, and of course, there was Donkey Kong Country in there. So I'm just like, huh, well, I mean, I played the Sega Genesis, let me try this Super Nintendo out. My god, I love the living shit out of this game.
I think like damn near everybody that ever owned a Super Nintendo has played this at some point. 'Cause, I mean, this was like... I
never have.
Yeah, games like Donkey Kong Country, of course the big ones like Super Mario World.
I was a late game bloomer. My first console was a 64.
Yeah, no, I mean, it's like, to be fair, the first Nintendo console I ever did own was a Nintendo 64. I was in a way, I was kind of out of the loop with the Super Nintendo and the NES or whatever. It's like, it was just weird, because it's like, yeah, I was introduced to the Super Nintendo, like, like, a couple years before I got the, Nintendo 64 for my birthday. But it's like, even after my experience with the Super Nintendo, I was just thinking, oh, that was fun. Alright, whatever. Anyway.
So I guess, in any which case, regarding the gameplay itself, I do believe that both DK and Diddy do have cosmetic differences, correct?
Yes, you're absolutely right. So, like, Donkey Kong, for instance, seeing as how he's the big ape in this game, yeah, he does have a little bit of weight on him, and he moves a little bit slower than Diddy Kong. However, the weight works in a lot of good ways, because depending on what kind of Kremlings you're going up against, like the big, bulky ones, DK can jump on them with ease, like how you would jump, just like how you would if you were to take out a regular Kremling. Diddy Kong, on the other hand, is, of course, the exact opposite. See how he's smaller, he's more lightweight, so yeah, he jumps higher. He can knock out most Kremlings by jumping on top of their heads. Now while Diddy Kong can't really take out bigger Kremlings as easily as Donkey Kong, he does have his signature cartwheel move that he can use to take them out just as efficiently. Oh, and speaking of which, these bonus rooms here, what was it? Usually, oh, shit.
Fuck you! God damn it!
Fuck you! Nope, it's okay. Nope. I'm not taking that for an answer. Nope.
Wow, alright, fucking cheater.
Relax. Relax. This is the only time I've ever showing it off, alright? Calm down. That was intentional so I could show it off, God. Anyway. Yeah, that was a little, that was a relatively interesting feature with the Super Nintendo Classic. It does have a rewind feature, which can recover to at least a minute's worth of previous gameplay.
Well, it's because it's an emulator and not an actual console.
Oh yeah, that is true.
That's really it is a glorified emulator.
Yeah, they want to give people some incentive to want to get it, as opposed to just pirating the game for free online.
Funny you should mention that, because there have been numerous occasions where hackers were able to get a hold of a Super Nintendo, and with their hacking skills, they were able to hack into their Super Nintendos and add in other Super Nintendo games that weren't originally on the console. So next thing you know, you end up seeing people doing, putting in the home improvement video game on there, and I'm thinking to myself, why?
Yeah, seriously.
It's like shoot, they could put a huge variety of Super Nintendo games that weren't originally on this thing, or whatever, but it's oh god.
Back in my day, games were super hard. Everything's just handed to you, youngsters.
Yeah, you'll see me run into Cranky Kong here, not on every world, but just a few times throughout this entire playthrough, because most of the time, if you talk to Cranky Kong numerous times, eventually he does end up repeating himself, and it's why repeat shit?
So does Cranky Kong just give hints and stuff?
Yeah, he gives hints, and he breaks the fourth wall a lot.
That's what I was trying to remember. It's been a while since I've seen this game in action. That's what I'm trying to remember. Yeah, what was the point of Cranky Kong?
Yeah, for the most part, like I said, he gives tips on how to find secret areas throughout certain areas within certain worlds, and showing off that comedy relief just by breaking the fourth wall. On how it's well, it's my beard moves smoothly every time I rock on this chair. What a waste of frames, if you ask me.
There's also that inconsistency where this game makes it apparent that Donkey Kong is Cranky's son, indicating that this Donkey Kong that you're playing as here is actually the Donkey Kong Jr.
Yes.
With Cranky Kong being the original Donkey Kong that fought Mario in the first Donkey Kong game, but then later games would go and retcon that, saying that this Donkey Kong is actually Cranky's grandson, meaning that Donkey Kong Jr. was his father, who we never actually see. So.
Yeah, that is rather inconsistent.
I'll just assume that Donkey Kong Jr. died of cardiac arrest or something.
Sure.
So are you going to be playing Diddy Kong throughout this entire playthrough?
No, there are times where I would switch to Donkey Kong or whatever, but God damn it. Yes. Like, whether it's intentional or not, yes, I will be playing as Donkey Kong. Actually, you know, funny you should mention that, because within these underwater levels, I don't know why. It's like, yeah, well, Diddy does have the lighter body or whatnot, and he moves a bit faster than Donkey Kong. I don't know, I feel like it controls a lot better if I control as Donkey Kong in these underwater levels.
Really?
Might be you know what? I think the weight like balances out like the floaty atmosphere like as you're like swimming underwater, and that, or maybe it's just how Donkey Kong's swimming animation looks. I don't know. It just looks more natural compared to Diddy Kong's, I guess.
And they're both just doggy paddling. I mean.
Yeah, I suppose, but one has longer arms and legs, the other has smaller arms and legs.
Swordfish.
Yes,
what
was this guy's name again? God damn it, I forgot.
The swordfish? On guard.
On guard, that's right.
Yeah, I get it because it's a swordfish.
We totally didn't. We totally failed to mention anything about Rambi that we had earlier in the first level.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think everybody remembers Rambi at least. I mean,
Rambi's the only mainstay one. Cause like Rambi even came back in like Donkey Kong Country Returns. So like, and if I recall correctly, he's the only one that really came back.
Yeah, it's like that one. Like he gets all the promotional art and everything. So it's like, yeah. That's like, even if you don't like, you know, maybe you don't, you know, remember the name. But you at least know this guy. But
this is Austria, I believe.
Yes, the Austria. Yes. Speaking of our animal buddies, yeah, this is another one of our animal buddies. Espresso.
Express. Okay.
Yeah. Oh no, not Express. Espresso.
Espresso.
Yeah.
The flying ostrich, which is impossible, by the way. I guess to be fair, he's not really flying, he's more gliding, but even that's bullshit.
He gliding, hovering, one of the two. But not only does he hover, but of course, hence the name, he's the fastest moving animal buddy you'll ever have. Also, I'm sorry, what?
Yeah, I'm sorry about to say that this is a Nintendo game, and you know, we have fucking Pokemon with Dodo and Dodrio that can fucking fly just by kicking their legs really fast, so why not?
That is true, yes.
At least
so
Expresso
true.
Here has wing, has some form of wing, you know what I mean?
Yeah, you could say that. But yeah, it's like, with Expresso, it's like, bye on guard. Yeah, it's like, if you do lose an animal buddy, it's like, depending on how far away you are from your animal buddy, you can actually catch him and try to, get back with him and ride on him again.
Try to remount them. Yeah, just like with Yoshi and Mario.
Remount them, yes, thank you. I couldn't exactly think of the technical term for it or whatever, so thank you. But yeah, well, let's see, what I was trying to say. Oh yeah, with Expresso, it's like, we won't see it for a little bit just yet, but another thing with Expresso, it's like, considering that he has long legs or whatever, he, like, for the most part, he can be immune to enemies that you'll have to, hit from the ground, like the little beaver enemies, naughties, or like, these new little, forms of gremlings, claptraps.
Claptrap, yeah.
Yeah, Claptrap.
See, I remember Claptrap very easily because, okay, you guys, everyone remembers the Donkey Kong Country TV show, right?
Oh, God, yes.
Okay, so there was this VHS set that had 4 episodes on it. It was called Donkey Kong and the Legend of the Crystal Coconut. It had 4 episodes only on it. And the last episode featured Claptrap, who was apparently strong enough to devour an entire pirate ship. And that was really the only reason why I remembered Claptrap.
Wow. Okay. For small little guys, I had no idea that. Okay, I knew they had powerful jaws, whatever, but goddamn,
well, that was actually kind of the big thing, because like in the episode, Captain Scurvy, I think his name was, I think it was the pirate. It was the pirate croc. Like not Captain K. Rool. It was an orange pirate croc. I forget his name. I think it may have been Scurvy. I totally forgot though. But,
yeah, his name completely eludes me too.
I think it was Scurvy. Whatever. Anyway, like, you know, he kidnapped DK and Diddy and they trapped him on his pirate ship. And there was a claptrap on the pirate ship, except he was missing all of his teeth. Like the captain stole his teeth because he was afraid that he was going to devour his entire pirate ship. So then DK and Diddy helped him get his teeth back, and then immediately once they do that, the little guy devours the entire ship, like very quickly. Like the whole thing fucking evaporates into glorious 90s CG. But
glorious 90s. Wait, I'm trying to recall. Wasn't that TV show technically created in Canada?
Was it? I have no idea. It was still 90s CG.
Yeah. That was true.
But even then, the thing is, in this game, Claptrap is considered just a mook for King K. Rool. In the show, he was one character. Like I don't think we ever see any other Claptraps, as far as I'm aware, anyway. Actually, no, that's not true. Wait, I'm totally wrong, actually, now that I think about it. There was a bunch of Claptraps that K. Rool did use, but they were used in, like, a weapon that he had. Like, he had some kind of cannon that would shoot, like, a shit ton of Claptraps out that would, devour anything that they hit.
Oh, I see.
Okay, whatever.
All right, but now for our first boss, very naughty. Basically, a bigger version of those naughties we saw before.
This reminds me of the fucking.
This is a joke.
Yeah, this reminds me of the game.
Oh no! Oh, here he comes! Oh no! Oh, okay.
This reminds me of the game.
Anyway, go ahead.
This reminds me of the game theory that MatPat did a while back. Talking about this theory that Donkey Kong's bananas are apparently so potent that they make anything that eats a whole lot of them really, really big, which he theorizes is the reason why all the humans in Super Mario Odyssey are super fucking tall. Especially since the whole city of New Donk City is Donkey Kong themed.
Right.
So that was like the whole theory. Which also explains why all the bosses in this game that are surrounded by all of DK's stolen banana hordes are so big.
Huh. I don't recall ever seeing that game 3. Well, now that you bring that up, now I definitely need to check that one out.
I gave up watching game theory a while ago.
Right. Yeah, I think I remember you telling us about that a couple times before. But even so, that being said, that will do it for the first part of Donkey Kong Country. So join us next time as we progress onward to the second world under Donkey Kong Island of sorts. We will see you guys then.
Bye-bye.